Chris Patrick, useless. Just let it right down.
My life, in a sense, I feel like I struggled to find a lot of purpose with myself as I was growing up and shit. And I felt like, to some extent, as crazy as it sounds, I kind of felt like I was useless as an individual. And I feel like the best way, without me giving up too much, because we about to go into this shit, to encapsulate what I was going through, I wrote this joint about really just coming to terms and finding purpose with myself in the midst of this like internal war I got going on in my head and shit. But I was playing basketball with the homies and we had a meeting. And I didn't think I had to be on that meeting, but I apparently had to be on that meeting. I leave the meeting, I get in my car, and my homegirl Asia called me because she was the one who called the meeting and I should have been there. And she literally ripped into me. She was just like, yo, how do you expect people to sit here and work for you and you can't show up to fucking meetings and you can't do this and that? And I'm not gonna lie, it made me feel bad. But like, I needed that level of accountability because in that moment, I was just like, damn, like I feel like I'm back in my space again. Like, fuck, I done brought all these people along with me trying to make this shit happen. And here I am letting them down in the midst of this journey. Like I'm supposed to be the guy who leading us to water. Right. And if the guy leading us to water is getting lost in the desert chasing mirages, we never gonna get to Oasis, for real. Like that's ass. So for me, that shit meant a lot. And from that moment of accountability, I addressed that space of uselessness, understanding that like, we gotta keep this shit moving. You fuck up, but you gotta keep this shit moving. So shout out my dog Asia, shout out everybody in CXR for keeping me accountable. And that's really where this shit started. I sat down one night, literally that same exact night I sat down, pinned that whole motherfucker. And we created Useless. So to kick it off, that shit started with, and it's about the fourth time this year I done thought about ending it all, but I'm scared to push forth on that trigger. Whoa, in New York with my niggas. We don't really rock, but I feel like that source of I feel like the source of my dances is stored about liquor with hopes I could cover these pigeon toes. Boom, let's start off from the pigeon toes part. I ain't the best dancer and shit, but when I get drunk, baby, I get to moving around and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole thing for me. When I was going through a lot of this shit, I'm not gonna lie, I was drunk as hell. Used to be just dancing and moving and shit.
I'm back now, I'm back.
I didn't really know what the fuck I was doing or even why I was doing half of the shit I was doing when I was drunk, but it helped me get through a lot of the feelings of like, you know, just feeling shitty. It's about the fourth time this year I thought about ending it all. Like there was a span of like 2019, I was going through so much shit. I'm like, bro, I cannot keep doing this shit. This is crazy. My dopamine levels is dipping low. The closest to dreams of proximity never outweighs all the shit that I didn't show. My demons been throwing they seeds. I'm stuck in the blues, my nigga. So the closest.
These demons been throwing these seeds. I just got, that's tough. That's tough.
Just the dreams of proximity. That's a callback to my first project, Dream, From the Heart 2 with Dreams. Like as close as everything feels to me, it doesn't outweigh the fact that I still got a lot of internal shit that I haven't resolved yet. My demons been throwing they seeds. I'm stuck in the blues, my nigga. You know, Crips is a gang, they blue, play on words with that shit too. My peace been disrupted for weeks. I don't know what to do, my nigga. Feel like I'm letting down half of my team. I feel like I'm Kuzma, nigga. Sometimes I feel useless, nigga. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, my homie Miz get on me about this every time with this Kuzma bar about how to being useless, right? And I think I jinxed myself because when I wrote that bar, Kyle Kuzma, if you see this shit, let me just get into it. I'm a fucking Wizards fan. Y'all know where I'm going with this shit. I wrote that shit when Kyle Kuzma was on the motherfucking Lakers. So I was like, hey, bro, they thought Kuzma was gonna be tough. That's another play on words, feeling like useless. I don't think Kyle Kuzma was actually useless, but boy, on the Lakers, you wasn't doing shit. You was ass. Come to find out, he went to the fucking Wizards, and what does he do? He turned this shit up over there. So like, when you see this shit, just know I hated you, but I fuck with you now. You made a rap bar. Maybe not the best way. When they do the whole Twitter thing about how like certain NBA players be getting dragged in the worst bars, like, yo, that boy ugly as hell, he like Tony Snell and shit. Like, I hope they throw this shit in there for you. Like, I really hope.
That nigga cool. I can't even see the screen right now, but I can hear it. But what you saying, what that nigga saying is facts, bro. As soon as Kuzma got on the Washington Wizards, bro, that nigga became a god, bro. That nigga made me mad, bro. He made me mad, bro.
He just don't know where to shine at and with all the superstars.
Nah, bro. It was a bum, bro. Bro, what did he shoot that one game, bro? He shot some crazy stuff like 2 for 11, bro.
2 for 11 is crazy.
Hope they do, because that shit hard, you feel me? So to kick this shit off, it starts with, Asar's been telling me lately I need to just put on my fear aside. Is it really essential? I wear my whole faith on my sleeve just to show I got fear of God. If you see my credentials, fear of God, that's a brand. Now, usually, I went to a private middle school and shit growing up. And One of the things that they always used to do about the private school shit is, you gotta be proud about what you believe in. Ain't nothing wrong with that, that's cool. That's a play on words of fear of God. If you look at the fear of God logo, it literally says fear of God on the shit. Another name for the fear of God shit is essential. Asar's been telling me lately, I need to just put on my fear aside. Is it really essential, the brand? I wear fear of God just to show, come on, bruh. They not seeing me in this shit, bruh.
That's a bar.
They not seeing me in this shit. I'm Picasso, Balak in the style, an apostle whose passion can topple the masses, a God free to walk across the Nile, you dig? And bring it back to the fear of God and the whole religious thing going up in schools. I talked about how, we basically walking through the Nile. That's a play on words. I'm a God free to walk the Nile because my cousin name is Nile God free. Again, the play on the words. I'm a rapper, I'm nice at this shit. Come on, I keep it going. Mortal combat's been losing direction, sorting conflicts with ruthless aggression, more despondent when using affection, and my honesty worse than these lies. It's like comedy service in session. Every time I say we gonna be fine, she convinced with our worst days. She's on first aid, but she's scared to reply it. She's scared to supply it. I'm more so prepared, she's more so prepared for dividing. Again, in my phases of depression, I feel like I've turned very cold toward the person that loves me most. And I had to realize, just being self-aware and shit like that like you can't do that. Just because you're going through some shit, you can't like externally put that and project that onto people. Like that's not fair to them. And I realized that. So like in these moments, as we move through the Project X-Files, it is that moment of forgiveness. Having gone through a lot of the shit that we've gone through growing up, trying to get this shit, sometimes you don't always balance the things that you should be doing. Now, imagine you care a lot about a person, they care a lot about you, and you make them feel like shit. When you really do sit down and live with those feelings and thoughts, you do start to feel like kind of useless. It's like, fuck, I suck as a person. But it's all about self-awareness, guys. That's the most important piece. D-book the way the sun shine when they finally see a nigga glory, yeah. Skipping my story to see the results is a shame because I tried to share it. They gonna say I'm like Cole, but imposter syndrome make me feel like Tobias Harris. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's talk about this shit. I'm not gonna lie, the video might actually ain't here because we have to really break this shit down. D-book the way the sun shine when they finally see a nigga glory. Niggas been sleeping on D-book forever. He a hard two guard. D-book be having his moments and shit, but he's a very good two guard that motherfuckers been sleeping on. So when they finally realize I'm like that, they be like, oh shit, he been over here for that long? They skipping my story. I tried to show them, but they just want to see the results. Nobody ever really cares about the process you take to get there. They just want to see, oh, is he popping or not? Again, D-book, nobody actually watched this process. They just now seeing him because he popped off in, the 2021 playoffs against Milwaukee. Yeah, they folded and shit, but like D-book a great player. That's no doubt. They gonna say I'm like Cole, but imposter syndrome make me feel like Tobias Harris. Let's talk about this. Motherfuckers be trying to compare me to Cole all the time. Shout out J. Cole, that's cool. I be singing too. J. Cole be singing, but J. Cole don't be singing like me. Anyway, everybody.
Calm down, gang. Calm down. Calm down. Don't be, but you don't be rapping like Cole. So you know what I'm saying. Calm down. You love you too. Just not Cole, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I be saying I'll be cold because in the way in which I move about saying shit, you know what I'm saying? And to tie it all together, everybody usually says you never see Tobias and J. Cole in the same room together because they're the same person. Motherfuckers say that Tobias is like a diet J. Cole, so if we run that bar back, they gonna say I'm like Cole, but imposter syndrome make me feel like Tobias Harris. They don't make them like me no more, for real. They don't make them like me at all.
That's a bar,
for sure. Chris Patrick is a fucking NBA fan. Yes, I love the Wizards. Y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want about me liking the Wizards. Fuck y'all. I was a fan of John Wall, you know. So yeah, I mean, the best way to kind of make sense of imposter syndrome, just to like, not really universal, but like what it means to me, it's more so just not believing that you are who you say you are, or the fact that you aren't worthy of the praise or the expectation that people place on you. Like, in the space of just feeling, quote unquote useless for lack of better terms, I didn't really think I was that guy. Like, I remember getting messages from people after From the Heart 2 dropped, and they were like, yo, this shit changed my life. You really amazing, keep going. And I'm thinking to myself, thank you, but like, I feel like shit. They gonna say I birthed gold, but that often bring lows when living like Midas' parents. That's an important line because obviously Midas touch, he was always big on the gold. If it's your first time running into Midas and you see him make gold, you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. But imagine being the parents of Midas, watching him turn everything in your crib gold. It's like, all right, Midas, nigga, chill. Like, you done fucked up everything. You done turned the fridge gold. You done turned the table gold. You done turned the TV gold. It's like, in your mind of the imposter syndrome, knowing that you are what you are, it's like, damn, this shit don't even amaze me no more. So it's like, where do I bring, how do I bring the liveliness back to me to feel good about the shit that I've been doing that I knew I was good at? So that's where I kind of suffer from imposter syndrome too. It's like, damn, I'm losing feeling. Like, okay, I just made an amazing rap. You know what's crazy? I made Useless and felt like this shit was ass. I sent it to Miz and now they say, yo, this is the most.
See, that's what I be saying. That's what I be saying. Like, a lot of shit you can get desensitized to. You can make some fire shit, but like, you've been doing this so long without either recognition or like, it's just like normal to you. And that's why you need other people around you to push you, let you know.
Most amazing thing ever. Again, that was a moment where I wrote that in imposter, like having imposter syndrome in that moment. And again, niggas told me that was amazing. And I had to listen to it back in a better space. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I'm glad we kept this on the project. Things feel different when you got a couple niggas on your backside. Praying that this ship don't capsize. Playing with this shit will attract flies. Playing with the clips will just turn you Doc Ribs. Every nigga is convinced you the bad guy.
What are you talking about? I have dreads. I just have my hair. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, my boy? I literally have dreads. I have freeforms. I have dreads. Let me feel like Tobias Harris. Get dreads and some bitches. Bitches do love dreads. Hey, sometimes I be getting used just for dreads. You ask me. I swear to God, I've asked like damn near every girl I've talked to lately. Is it me or is it the dreads? Real shit. They want a lot like, oh, I do love dreads, but it's you. Like, stop lying to me. Both know it's the. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta, you know what I'm saying, cut them off. Hell no. Dreads is my look. I had waves. I had low hair. I had fro. All that. Dreads my look. The only other hairstyle I would get is like with the whole lot of hair, like to just braid that shit. I would get that like what like Brent got or like that. That's fire. But other than that, dreads is best thing for me.
I've been there, done that, bad vibes. I still got demons from my past lives. A lot of shit there. When I was at the YMCA, when I was a kid, I was in a canoe, and I was in there, and I watched somebody fucking flip over, and I remember telling my counselor, like, yo, the boat flipped over. And they told me, like, it's called capsizing. So that shit just never left me, and I was just like, okay. Things feel different when you got a couple niggas on your backside, got a cool team with me, praying that the ship don't capsize, playing with the shit will attract flies. Playing with this shit literally meaning like shit. But
hey, y'all boys get on Chris Patrick. That nigga nice. Nigga nice. Especially this song.
Then shit also meaning the gift of having this rap shit. And everybody knows when you usually see cow manure and shit, cows be dropping manure, you be seeing flies around that shit. Playing with this shit will attract flies. Playing with the clips will just turn you Doc Ribs. Every nigga is convinced you the bad guy. Again, being outside, gun toting and shit, it's cool. When you growing up, it look cool and shit, but eventually you do look like the bad guy. Been that, done that, bad vibes, still got demons from our past lives. And then to even double down with the Clips, everybody thought the Clips organization fucking failed because of Doc Rivers. Do I feel that way? I can give y'all a take, but this ain't the basketball podcast. If this is a basketball podcast, I'll tell y'all how I really fucking feel about that shit. But everything changes the minute you seize every hour inside the clock. I can't be settling lately to winning. I need to be netting on every shot. The pressure been meddling greatly to end it. Believe me, I'm never gonna let it stop. Where I go. That's really just an ode to just making sure I keep things pushing. Cool thing is, the pressure been meddling. Depression been meddling. I kind of said it the way I said it to keep that open-ended, whether somebody hears depression been meddling or depression been meddling. Either way, the pressure of trying to live up to being better than what I was,
see, that's hard.
And then the depression
that
of my
shit you just don't. That like it's some shit that like it's just in you in this music shit. Like, some shit is like yeah, you can learn, but then it's shit like that. It's like there's some shit that like only you could have did, or like somebody that's like really vet in this game. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to explain it, but like some can't be taught. And shit some way because you or you know it's gonna hit this way because you want it. It's your
past life do be meddling, and I gotta make sure that every shot I put up is swishing. It's not enough for me now to just hit backboard or hit the rim, because in my mind, I'm gonna be like, fuck, why ain't I trained to be amazing? I'm not gonna lie, I'm very meticulous with detail. I said it before, but like in track, in order to move faster through the hurdles, you had to be very meticulous. You had to watch every little thing. Me being off by a fucking degree could be the reason why I didn't run as fast as I needed to be in this race. And because I'm a perfectionist in my mind, even though I'm working to be better than that, I realized I gotta get like Steph Curry. It's a miss to me if it bounces off the rim and goes in. It's a miss to me if it's backboard. It needs to be all fucking net. I work too fucking hard to just have these shits rim in. Like, them bitches gotta be swishes, and I'm good. I'm obviously working to be better than just that mind state, but I know that that's something I told myself. If I keep working hard and keep practicing, everything gonna feel like a swish. Brought to you by 2K. And this about the 4th time this year I done thought about ending it all, but I'm scared to push forward on that trigger. Bow. Fun fact, I think we're gonna talk about this as the project comes out more, but one of my cousins lost his life from, messing around with his gun and shit. So to bring it all in perspective for me, here I am as a person dealing with all these thoughts of depression, lingering back and forth. Nobody's really hearing me out. Nobody's really knowing what the fuck I'm going through. And I'm thinking like, damn, nobody's checking on me. And I finally make it through this shit just to find out my cousin, struggling with the same shit, going through shit. Same thing happened. And it started making me think like, damn, I'm losing my shit. Cause it's like, I'm over here all enamored in myself cause I'm in my lows. I don't even know what bro was going through. And that shit still be fucking me up. So it's like, to anybody who is going through shit, just know you're not by yourself. Check up on your people. Make sure everybody is always okay. Even when you in the...
Yeah.
Gerald Cortez Heron Jr.
Damn.
Gang, I just came downstairs, all right?
Huh?
Niggas ate the rest of the Superman ice cream, bro? Nah, okay. I see how I'm moving. Okay, bro. Itachi type. Itachi type beat, bro. What, bro? Are you serious right now?
Bro, what the fuck?
Bro, no, bro, you chilling, bro. Bro, last night when I checked, bro, Gerald. No way.
What the fuck?
Itachi type beat, bro. It's over, bro. It's over, bro.
So this nigga right here?
It's over, bro. Screen game. I can't even see your screen. Just know it's over, bro.
But yeah, I'm pulling up Itachi killing his parents.
No. I'm not even joking. It's over. Are you serious right now?
Hey man, my fault.
No, bro. How did that drink taste? It tastes immaculate, bro.
Oh, it's immaculate.
I told you. I
Got me some earlier and yesterday.
Gang, I'm gonna be honest. It's ranked. Gang, it's ranked. It's ranked.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna be honest. It's ranked. Gang. Oh, and I'm not joking. I'm ranked right now, bro. What's wrong with niggas, bro? Are you serious? Bro, Huron, bro, you have to understand that I checked last night at like 2 a.m. I'm like, okay, I'm not really gonna get in there right now. It's 2 a.m. I don't really feel like it, right? And now it's going. Oh no, you niggas are finna get.
About to get boomed.
Nah, bro. Let me. Bro, no, bro. I'm done. Are you serious right now?
Bro, what?
Even when you in the...
Yeah.
Gerald Cortez Heron Jr.
Damn.
Gang, I just came downstairs. Up and right? Up, right?
Huh?
Niggas ate the rest of the Superman ice cream, bro? Nah. Okay. I see how I'm moving. Okay, bro. Itachi type. Itachi type beat, bro. What?
Even when you in the...
Yeah. Very funny ass nigga. Wow, nigga, wow.
What happened?
I was clipping it and then I ended up deleting it while I was uploading.
Therese, is that you?
It can't be. We're not even in court with Therese. Oh, you talking about?
Yeah.
My fault.
Are we serious right now? Nah, bro. This is crazy.
Is that why they playing with you though?
Bro, crazy.
Mr. Your shit too. Take care of your shit. But But if you know somebody going through some shit and you
I
got
see what
some
type of
shit,
time
check on them
niggas on
too.
now.
Because again, it comes
gonna
down
do
to
that.
making sure you spend time with your people. That guilt that you be living with, knowing that you wasn't there for people, sucks more than anything. That survivor's guilt it's ass. I'm about to say it's
Niggas ain't gonna know
insane
who
to
did
lead
it.
into the next
So,
song
it's
because
crazy.
that's what drove me fucking insane. But, you know, there you have it. Last time, X-Files dropping August motherfucking 10th. It should be out by the time this shit drops, so fuck it. It's out. Go run that shit up. This is Chris Patrick with a lyric breakdown.
No way this Bruce fit cost this much, right?
This nigga is very underrated, like very, very underrated, and he need more exposure for. This nigga's too nice. No, he's actually like too nice to. You know what I'm saying? To be like
The
15K
radar like
subscribers.
that.
It's actually crazy. Hey, W video though. What's going on the channel? Say hey, Mike. Say bye.
Yo, bye. Yeah. Yeah.